Hey, it's your girl Tay on me, right? And we are back with another episode. Please pass the mic. And we've been away for a while. We've got so much to talk about. But before we do any of that, I want to make sure you guys understand how incredibly important it is that you think about your future. So, today's quick topic is investing. Investing. Taking notes whenever you're listening to a podcast is a really good thing, even if you're doing the podcast. So, investing is really all about putting your money to work. Okay? Now, when you put your money to work, the one thing you need is time. You think you need money, but you really need time. Obviously, you're going to use some form of currency, but the time that it takes to make something happen, that's up in the air. So, what I want to do today is talk about a couple of things. Thing one, I want to tell you about this app. It's also a website, Robinhood. Robinhood is an amazing application that you can put on your phone, but you can also go to the website. And I'm going to find that website for you, and I'm going to make sure I put it in the comment section so you can actually go to it yourself. I learned about investing a long time ago. I was a teenager and I was interested. And over time, I began to research different investment companies, brokerage companies, investment bankers. I began looking into stuff like that so I can kind of find out, how do you do this? And many years ago, the average person really couldn't. If you didn't have like $5,000 to put into an investment account, you couldn't even trade penny stocks. You couldn't trade penny stocks. Robinhood.com. That's all you have to type in if you're trying to Google this right now. And there are like 22 million users, on this particular site. But at the end of the day, it's so easy to be able to get onto Robinhood.com and set up an account and start investing. You can put $1, and you can totally be able to start investing. Now, what I kind of tell a lot of people is start with doing some form of research, as in think about what would you invest in? What do you think is important? What products or services are useful, necessary, essential? And kind of start there. And that gives you a frame of reference of where do you want your portfolio to go? How do you want it to look? And what type of investor do you want to be? Do you want to go like, I want to get rich quick, like tonight? Well, first of all, it's probably not going to happen. But, if you're trying to be a short-term investor, there are some things that you can look into to get yourself some resources about short-term investing. I'm more of a long-term vision kind of person. So I like the slow and steady method. The strong, sure, and stable. You know, I like that stuff. If it's been around a long time, it's been around for a reason. So, if you think about things that we don't pay too much attention to, like things that we drink, soft drinks. So, what is Coke it? There used to be a commercial that said, Coke is it. And then they said, it's the real thing. They said that too. Now, that's a company that's been in business for a very long time. Now, at some other point in some other video, I'll probably give you some history about the Coca-Cola industry. But for now, I just want you to think about something as simple as a soft drink that has been here for a very long time and is very steady. Now, I'm going to log into my account and kind of tell you a little bit about the stuff that I end up investing in. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back to the right page. I'm so glad to see you guys. It's been a minute since I've been able to make a video, and now I'm in my actual classroom. And usually you see me at my home office, and I'm just trying to get back into the swing of creating content that's going to be inspiring, enlightening, and empowering. hmm That's what Please Pass the Mic has always been about. I'm not a guru of anything. I'm not the most uh, sanctified person in the world, even though I love my God. I love to pray and I love Jesus. Okay? But I like to talk about different things just so that there are real people who could be watching right now who are just regular and they would definitely like to get some information that's going to inspire them, enlighten them, and empower them. So I'm going to sign in here onto my app, and in this room where I am, it's very sketchy in terms of the internet service. So if you guys can bear with me, I can definitely share what I've been looking at. And again, I'm not Warren Buffett or anybody or Bloomberg or any of those people. I completely am just somebody who was interested in investing a long time ago. And I remember they told me I didn't have enough money a long time ago. And then I found this app, Robinhood, and I started getting involved. I really got excited about what I found, what I learned. So it's acting like you have to get the app. I do believe there is an online version that you can just use your laptop to be able to get to it, but it is totally asking me to install. So while I do that, I'm going to talk to you about something else that's always necessary. So, outside of soft drinks, which are not essential, but a lot of people drink soft drinks. So, this is why I chose Coke to look at. Like, what would it take for me to pick a couple of stocks that I'd be willing to invest long term? And I definitely feel that things like soft drinks, uh, even snack foods, maybe think about Frito-Lay, uh, the major brands that you do know of. Those are things that people do buy frequently. But let's look at something that's even newer that a lot of people seem to can't live without. TV, okay, streaming. So the streaming services, okay, they have really done a great job. And when I looked at Netflix, I remember feeling really comfortable with their performance as in I remember when Netflix was brand new. I was born in 1977 for those of you that don't know, and I was a young person in the 90s, and I graduated high school in 1996, and the internet was just born, and so I felt like I was part of a special place in history. And with that being said, we just watched TV the old-fashioned way. We saw it VCRs and stuff, and people went to Hollywood movie and Blockbuster video, and you rented a movie and you watched it like that. And all of a sudden, the red box came out, and it was a quicker way. You didn't. It was there. It was like a vending machine, a really cool vending machine. But you know what happened with the red box? The streaming services. hmm People like Netflix, they came out. That's what happened. And when you think about that, their stocks are doing pretty good. And with them having as much competition in the world of streaming as they do, it's really interesting, you know, to think about how many people find their streaming services necessary. So again, we're just thinking along the lines of, if you were going to start investing, how would you do it? And what would be your first step? Well, obviously, it is a matter of, let me get my login information. Yes, it remembers me. Good. been on this device before. Hmm. I think it's gonna let me log in. Oh, it's giving me a code. Let me go back to it. All right. Now, I don't want there to be a bunch of dead time with what we're doing here. But getting a little Robinhood account is definitely not difficult. It is very simple. You go to robinhood.com and you create yourself an account. Now you need to have a bank account to connect it. That's what you need to do so that you can have money to put into it. And you could also have money that you withdraw and it can go into that particular banking institution. So when I look at my little thing that looks like a graph showing not really good today, I have a little arrow that's telling me what happened today, and it looks like it's down $1.79. Okay. I only have, I'm not going to tell you what I have in here. That's personal. But I'm looking at how many stocks do I have. I kind of have a lot. But the stocks that are performing the best for me right now, there's just one stock. Now, in terms of what's new, so back to the stable, sure, and steady. Your soft drinks, your entertainment components. Okay, so I just threw out a name like Coke. I threw out a name like Netflix. Those are really stable, you know. Now, because they're stable, they're going to be more expensive. So you have to decide if you only have $1, you won't be able to buy Coke because you only have $1. But there are plenty of things that are less than $1. But that's where you do your research and find out more information on these different stocks. So the newest types of stocks that people are looking at are cryptocurrency. And I know everyone heard about the Bitcoin boom, and I know everyone got excited about it. But Bitcoin was not the only form of cryptocurrency. There were different types that emerged. And just on my little watch list or my little crypto list of what I have purchased, I've got one, two, three, four, five. Okay. And of those five, one is doing pretty decent, as in it's a double digit dollar amount. There are two with double digit dollar amounts. And that's not a lot of money, obviously, but that means it didn't take that much money for me to purchase it. So the first one was AVAX, and I'm going to tell you about it. It's called Avalanche, AVALANCHE, Avalanche. And this is what I love about the Robinhood app. You can totally look these companies up. You can find out what's being said about them and what kind of news is happening. Are they in trouble? You can find that stuff out. And you can also get a little snippet of what does this company do. So it says here that Avalanche or AVAX is a crypto asset and open source blockchain network launched in 2020 by Ava Labs. As a platform, it supports decentralized apps and enables the creation of custom blockchains, interoperable blockchains, and financial services. AVAX is Avalanche's native asset and functions as a standard unit of value between Avalanche and its sub-platforms. Its supply is capped at 720 million coins and is used both to pay network transaction fees and allow users to participate in Avalanche's proof of stake consensus algorithm. So, I think that's pretty interesting, but I don't know what all those words mean either. But I know what word was different: blockchain. And as I began to look at the other forms of cryptocurrency, I've noticed there's Bitcoin, there's Dogecoin, there's Litecoin. It's quite a few. I got some Dogecoin also, but it's not performing that well. It's doing okay, but it was definitely less than $1. So I took my dollar and I put quite a bit because I had heard that cryptocurrency was the way to go. Now, is that going to be the end all be all? Nobody knows. But what I can say is you should keep reading. The more you read, the more you'll know. So that was just a little bit about AVAX. Now, some of my other stocks include that are doing decent, as in double digits at least. Okay? I have a lot on here that are in the cents, but if it's at least a double digit dollar amount, that's not bad, and that's something that you could actually pay for and you feel good about. There is this company, IGT, International Game Technology. And obviously, game, isn't that something that people like to do? Play games. So here we have this International Game Technology PLC engages in the designing, manufacturing, and marketing of electronic gaming equipment, software, and network systems. It operates through the global lottery, global gaming, and play digital segments. The global lottery segment has responsibility for the worldwide traditional lottery and iLottery business, including sales, operations, product development, technology, and support. The global gaming segment includes iGaming, supports betting, sales, product management, studios, global manufacturing operations, and technology. The Play Digital segment has full responsibility for the worldwide iGaming and sports betting activities. The company was founded in 1990 and is headquartered in London, the United Kingdom. The listed name for IGT is International Game Technology, PLC. So that was really easy for me to kind of understand what they do. And I'm hearing lottery and stuff, and lots of people play the lottery. So, and sports betting. So, yeah, sounds like some stuff that people would do. So, when it comes to this whole investing component, it's just a matter of what would you like to invest in and what's going to be the best use of your time. So today's video, I'm going to make it really short and finish up here by saying thank you for listening and watching. And I would really appreciate it if you would like and share this video. I will come back again with more content that's going to be inspiring, enlightening, and empowering as we continue with future episodes of Please Pass the Mic. The reason I chose that as a title is because a lot of people have a microphone. A lot of people have a platform. And I think it's very important that everyone get a chance to speak. And even if you don't think that you have a voice, you should use it anyway. You should do your very best to be heard. So I decided to create a little short podcast called Please Pass the Mic, just so that I could speak or people that I think have very, very good, a lot of good information, people that have a lot of good information. I would like to hear what they have to say. So, with the second round of videos that I'm going to be making, I'm going to bring in guests that I will do commentary about their work. As in, I will share with you what they have done. I will share with you clips and snippets of their work. And I'm going to continue on in that vein until we can continue to do something even greater. When we finish building that Empire Mind studio, when we move to the next level of platform and audience, and hopefully ads, I believe that we will have a lot of voices that will get a chance to be a part of Please Pass the Mic. So, thank you for listening today. I appreciate your time and your patience. And again, if you're looking for a place to invest and an easy application to use, Robinhood.com, definitely. And if you're trying to get information on stock tips, you know, you can just Google the best stocks. Not to say that that's going to be all you should do. If you're going to get serious about investing, then watch a few more podcasts about investing, and you'd be surprised what you find out. So, thank you for listening, and I'm going to end this episode by saying stay inspired. I want to continue to enlighten you, and we hope that you're empowered to do something with this information. Until next time, peace and love.